cold here this morning. Don't know, we've got no signal here and we haven't got a thermometer, so I don't know what the temperature is, but it's chilly. Have these water boils quickly. So we've pulled up in Urella and we were told to visit the pie mechanic. It was by Kane at the last hip camp that we were at, which was Undie Springs.
Oh, look at you go.
Undie Springs. I remember it. So what did you get?
I got the pie, I got a pie. I got roast pumpkin with leek and I can never pronounce the name of that cheese. Durai cheese?
Some kind of cheese.
Some kind of strong cheese.
So I've got a moo and brew, beef and some kind of local beer.
Look, it's got buttered beans and all sorts of things in here.
That's self-destructive. I think this is going to get messy.
I mean, I've heard of having a pumpkin pie before.
That was a good pie.
But I've never heard of having a savoury pumpkin pie. They're usually sweet pumpkin pies. This is really yummy.
Thank you. Have you got everything?
Drive faster. He's getting away from us.
He's getting away from us. He looks like he's having a good time though.
Oh. Why is it only... I don't know. Maybe.
There he is, banking up
there
to the
he
left.
is. Whee!
He is having a good old time. I thought it was the ghost for a minute. So we've found another waterfall where west of Coonabarabran at a place called Hickey's Falls.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Right, so that's really close to the road. So the car park is just up there. Very close to the road. That's a nice little spot. There's quite a few goats here. A bunch of them over there. I would point the camera in the right direction. And another one just disappeared over behind the bin. There he is. Oh, look how dirty this van is now. There we go, I just made a clean bit. Yeah, the car's showing signs of being on the road a little bit too. Right, so we thought we were going to spend the night here. I've obviously got my plans a little bit mixed up and there's no toilets here, and there's a sign over there that says nearest northbound toilet 38 kilometres, southbound 16 kilometres. That's a long way to walk. So might pull out Wikicamps, I think, and I'll just double check what else is nearby. So, coolish morning, not the worst we've had. So the rest area halfway between Cobar and Wilcannia, called Meadow Glen, I think. There's a lot of people here, but there's quite a lot of space, so it's worked out alright. So rather than hang around too long this morning, I'm just going to make some quick sachet coffee and get a move, I think, get on the road. Right, this could be a little dangerous, but let's try it anyway. Good morning.
Morning.
So it's 7:06 on Sunday the 11th. So it's day 11. You ready for a big one?
Yes. But I'm going to be travelling in my pyjamas with my slippers, and I don't care because it's Sunday. It's a rest day.
We have slippers down there. We're ready to go.
I'm ready to go then.
Okay. Yeah, I think we might just we weren't going to have a bit of brekkie here, but I think we'll just hook up and get going as soon as coffee's done, I think. All right, so we've stopped at a rest area. We're still a reasonable distance from Wilcannia here. There's a long road between Cobalt and Wilcannia. A lot of nothing. So we're pulling over for brekkie. What are we having?
We are going to do some warmed croissants with ham and cheese.
Because I'll get my shadow out. So we picked up those croissants at, that was the Pie Mechanic in Uralla, wasn't it, where we bought those. So they're 2 days old now, I think. I'm losing track of time. I think they're about 2 days old. So in terms of, giving them a slight toast with the ham and cheese, it should do it just nicely. So we're going to do that. I was going to look at the time. I managed to destroy my Apple Watch charger a couple of days ago, and it turns out that there is no way to charge an Apple Watch without the official charger, as best as I can tell. And there's not too many JB Hi-Fis out this neck of the woods, so fingers crossed there's somewhere in Broken Hill that carries a replacement charger. I keep on looking at my wrist and it's kind of pointless. Are you stealing some?
Mm-mm. I'm getting it for you.
That's okay then. Yum.
Okay, you can put your hazards on, go down to Cleet Street on that side of the road.
Go down to what? Cleeton Street?
Yep.
You said put hazards on and do it?
Put hazards on, Cleeton Street, go down there, and then you'll be back on your way.
Okay.
He says he's cool as long as it's clear to go.
Yeah.
And you got your hazards on, go.
Okay. What else did he say?
He's like, yep, bit of a line up.
We don't need to be in the line. The queue for fuel at Wilcannia was substantial.
So let's have
and
a
we've
look.
just deviated around it a little bit with the police's permission, of course. Is that the queue for fuel?
And it goes all the way
It
down
is
there.
too. Yeah, it is too.
Which go?
Okay. Lucky don't have to join that one.
Yeah, but I mean, we got caught in it, even though
we
want
were
to
just
be.
we were just trying to get through. Let us
Yeah.
out! Let us out!
Well, I like the policeman there at Wilcannia. Good guy.
Yep. And we're off to Menindee.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. Well, don't let it be said that I'm the one who always does the driving. Because look.
Oh, look. Yeah, he gives me the dirt roads to drive on.
So we just pulled over, put the drone in the air, and Linda would rather drive the car than fly the drone. So we swap over quickly for that. And considering what's around us at the moment, if we look out there,
A whole lot of nothing.
lots of not much. Try not to bash the camera against the windscreen if you could.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Maybe you should hold it different.
What a silly thing to do, eh? Oh, can you try and go over? Can you try and smooth it out a little bit? Boy, oh boy. Anybody'd reckon the road was a bit rough. Anyway, we got about an hour and 10 minutes left to go of this. So we'll see you when we get there. Alright, we're having another Apple Maps versus Google Maps. And Apple sent me down the wrong road again.
assuming you're going to go up there.
Yeah. That just goes down and then...
And then up there.
None of this makes any sense. Because I paid for it and everything.
Well, it still says you're one minute away.
But it's on this road. I'm there, right?
Yeah, so that's the road. Goes around there and up the hill.
Alright, well, let's try it then.
You want a normal caravan park?
It looks a little hairy to me, but yeah.
Yes. It's a lot hairy to me.
I'm going to get out and walk it.
Here we go.
It feels like we've spent 2 hours driving around this national park near Menindee to find a spot. We've got one. It's Lucky Site 13. Look, there's a fire pit there. Look at that. We've got a fire pit. Look at the Darling River. Nobody across the river. That's a pretty good spot, I reckon.
I'm happy with that.
All we need to do is just figure out where we pull up. Just kind of come back in here a little bit, do you reckon, or? Alright, so it's, I don't know what time it is at the moment. I still don't have my watch working yet. It's a bit after 7, I reckon 7:30. It's beautiful here this morning. Perfectly still, like the river's hardly moving at all. Well, not hardly moving, like it is completely still. Lots of bird song. No dew overnight, like it's really dry. I'm not quite sure what time sunrise is, or well, I suppose the sun's technically up, but just we can't see it yet over there. Oh, that's steaming. Hot chocolate this morning instead of coffee, because it's that kind of morning. But this is really good actually. Coffee might be next, but this is really good. How's yours?
Yum.
So this morning's plan of attack is wake up. Now we're off to check into Mundi Mundi Bash today, so we've got to go via Broken Hill and pick up some groceries and
It's going to be
do some bits and pieces. Could be plenty of caravans running around Broken Hill today, so hopefully we'll get a park. The fact that we've only got a teardrop makes that proposition a lot easier rather than, you know, towing around a palace. So call in a Broken Hill, get some groceries. Hopefully they've got an electronics or like a phone repair store there, but I've got a new charger for my watch because I keep on looking at my wrist and there's nothing there. I mean, good on you, Apple. Like, I've got a charger for the iPhone and chargers for all these things, but no, the watch has got to have its own unique, specific charger, and that's all.
I don't have that problem.
No, but you would if your charger broke too. What's yours? A Samsung watch, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, we looked at the Pixel one, didn't get one. Yep. And from there through Silverton, maybe have a quick look at Silverton, but that could also be something we do on the way back out. Checking the Mundi Mundi set up there. It'll be nice to be actually just have camp set up for a week.
Yeah.
just be able to set up for a week and not have to worry about packing up and moving will be nice.
Looking forward to it. I'll know where everything is then.
Well, theoretically.
There's
Hello.
Hello.
Just us. Just one. Sorry? Oh, wristbands. Yep.
Oh, yep. Thank you.
When you're going in, if you mind pushing up a bit closer to the one next to it, just in case there's others coming through.
So, officially tailgating.
Yeah, when you stop here. May I stand on your step to get
Yeah.
You can hang on here too.
Thank you.
Go.
The disadvantage of being
Yeah, so cute.
Oh my goodness. All right, so have you been before?
We've been to Birdsville a couple of times. First time here. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be down there further.
Yep. All good. Thank you.
All right.
So we've made it here. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It's a bit windy. It feels the same but different. Stage behind looks pretty much the same as the other stage. The general layout of everything is pretty much the same. Hopefully you can hear us over this wind. It's just got a bit windy down here. But yep, seafood shack and oh look, coffee. Okay, I found where the coffee is. I'm sorted. It's all good. So first impressions, this concert area looks way bigger than Big Red Bash.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, because I think like there's 2 screens through the middle there. I think Big Red Bash only had the one big screen in the middle, didn't it? Not 2, not a second one.
I think, from my memory, where the second screen is where Big Red.
It's about the back of the venue, yeah. So this looks way bigger. Different backdrop too, with the hills up there with the wind turbines on them.
It looks really weird not having
a big sand dune up there. Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of funny. It's same but different. Anyway, we've pre-ordered our firewood, so we're just going to go and hand in that voucher and get that delivered. Camp's almost set up.
Mostly.
It's 3 o'clock. We're getting very close to being able to just sit down and chill out for the afternoon, I reckon.
I like that idea.
Okay, so the neighbours invited us next door for drinks to stand around the fire, I suppose. And what's the time? 7 o'clock. The more time goes on, the more I'm thinking we might not be having dinner tonight. But that's okay. I got to say, we've eaten. I've eaten way more than my quota over the last few days. So if we're not having dinner tonight, I can probably get away with that. So this is night 2 at Mundi Mundi, day 13 of the trip all up. Day 13, wow, we've been on the road almost 2 weeks. That's kind of hard to get my head around actually. But we've got the 3-day early pass at Mundi Mundi. This is night 2 that we've been here. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. So tomorrow is Wednesday, and although the concert properly starts on Thursday, tomorrow night, but Wednesday night, Furnace and the Fundamentals are opening. Saw them last year at the Big Red Bash. They are brilliant. Like, seriously, if they're not the best live band I've ever seen, I don't know who is. So that's tomorrow night. Really looking forward to that. If it's anything like last year, it'll be a blast. All right, so we've just been for drinks next door and a bit of a chat around the fireplace.
That was lovely.
Are we having dinner tonight, or we're not going to worry about it?
I don't know if I want to start cooking at 7 o'clock.
It's We've eaten so much over the last week, honestly, we could probably get by without much dinner. And I don't think either of us are that motivated to do anything anyway.
Yeah, and like you cook.
Well, I don't cook, but...
So, yeah, either of us.
Well, I would have to wash up if you cooked.
That's the royal we.
I'd have to wash up if you cooked, and I'm not motivated to wash up.
All right, cheese platter.
Cheese
Done.
platter works. Alright, well, I've done a little bit of work this morning. That's enough, I reckon, for now. Because I've just been advised that breakfast is nearly ready. Oh, have a look at that. Oh, I better put this stuff down, I suppose. Did you make coffee too? Pay for that later.
Yeah, you will pay for that.
I will. All right. Now we got to find somewhere to sit.
Or do we just go back to the caravan? Because there's nowhere to sit.
It's going to be long by the time we get back there.
Well, we
can eat and walk.
We got together some years ago and we wrote this song.
Look at this water still here. So this is from the, whoops, that was nearly deadly. So this is from the rain overnight. So this hasn't dried out at all. It's pretty bad. It's a shame for the food vendor who's got their site right in front of that. That stops the queues going up there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just going to head back to camp in between.
Might have been the fried chicken place.
What was the fried chicken place?
They had their food on display there.
Oh, right.
So we'll go past there and see and decide whether we want smoked brisket or chicken.
So we've just finished with Diesel. Well, we haven't finished with him, but Diesel's just finished. So it was quite a good set. Neil Finn is on next. So we're just taking a few minutes in between. How's this one look?
No, this
Concert's a bit noisy, which is to be expected, I suppose. But that looks pretty good.
it does.
Day 3 of the festival today. thought might come down here and maybe grab a coffee until we just saw the queues. Apparently there's a 45-minute wait for coffee. And look at all the people waiting to get into the conference area here. Conference area. The event area. Concert, not conference. I know what I'm trying to say. I'm actually not quite sure when gates open. It might be soon though. Let me just check. There might be a huge rush of people about to run in here, which could be fun to watch. Boy, I'm going to lose the hat. Set times are... Concert gates open midday. So it's now 11:46. Alright. We'll hang about here in about 15 minutes until the gates open and we'll see how crazy it is. That's dedication.
Yeah, no.
We'll just grab the spot later on. So we just got our merch. Actually, we didn't get anything for ourselves, did we?
No.
And I've got some prezzies for the crew back home. It's day 3 of the concert. We've been here, well, today's Saturday. We arrived on Monday. So whatever day that is that day 6 of us being here?
Yes.
Losing track.
No, 5.
Day 5? Hang on. So it was Monday, so if we call Monday day 1, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Day 6. Yeah.
It's day 6. We're definitely in holiday mode. The merch queues are really big for the first few days, I suppose, and they've sold out of some stuff, but the stuff that we wanted was not sold out of, so that was good. So behind us, like, it's food vendors and then a bunch of just general
Arts and craft.
gadgety kind, well, not gadgety kind of stuff, just general vendors, I suppose. And then you get past the merch tent, there's a lot of arts and craft displays along here, which I haven't really looked at yet. So that's
Nothing
our...
gets grind since we walked down.
It's quite big. I mean, that's one of the big things I've noticed between the Big Red Bash versus here, is this is substantially bigger. Oh, there's the volleyball. There's no sand dune to put the volleyball net up on, so it's just down beside the stage area here.
Oh, they've got some football nets there too for the kids.
Oh yeah, there's some, yeah.
And
So
a sand pit, check it out. A sand pit in the
actually,
sand.
they've got a sand pit around the other side as well.
Ah. A bit more organised.
You don't need to build a sand pit at Big Red, I suppose. There's quite a big sand pit there.
6:30.
Right, so these, hopefully you can hear me, it's a bit windy. These chairs are quite a blow away.
Actually need to tighten the back.
Hey?
Because the breeze is coming from behind, not from the front.
Well, it's...
Like all the stuff under there. But you want to get something.
They always fall forward.
Alright, this pizza is taking a while. Can't get it up to temperature, that's the trouble. This one might end up taking us a while, I think. It's been 15-20 minutes so far. It's got a while to go yet. It's our last... Well, it's not our last evening at Mundi Mundi. It's the last night of the concert. We've just finished with baby animals.
Yep.
Gone and filled up the esky slash backpack.
Put on the jackets.
Got the warm gear. The breeze is cold. So we're heading back down to the venue for Chalky Starfish. We're up next. What's the time? Easier said than done.
5:05.
5:05. All right. So we've got about 10 minutes to get ourselves sorted before they kick into gear, assuming everybody's on time. Looks like that's the platform that you stand on to take photos through that. That's what you reckon?
Well, that's what somebody said. They try and get the sunset with the sun in the circle of the guitar.
It makes sense. We might try and come out here tonight to confirm that.
With every other man and his dog.
With every other man and his dog. This is Sunday. I don't know what the date is. Anyway, The concert of Mundi Mundi Bash finished yesterday. Today's a Sunday when most people tend to leave, although there's still an awful lot of people here. This is a bit different to Big Red Bash, where a lot of people just clear out on this day. That hasn't really happened here, which of course is the ideal intro to a video about the differences in our experience between Big Red Bash and Mundi Mundi Bash. And that's the main difference. That's the end of the video. See ya.
I can't see anything. It's so very dark.
It is a little bit dark, but that's okay. So what are we having tonight?
Leftover tarragon chicken.
So this is our final night at Mundi Mundi 2024.
Yep.
We've had the fire going. Got some coals there to heat up some leftover tarragon chicken.
Getting a face full of smoke.
Getting a face full of smoke, which is your superpower.
Yep.
We just finished watching the Sharks Newcastle game with our neighbours, but that was good because the Sharks won, so we had a good outcome there in Golden Point, so that was kind of exciting.
They go back centre and then Dylan Brown takes them down there again. Will Penasini gets out of the tackle now.
We'll have a bit of dinner. We were going to do so much more packing up today and never got around to it.
Oh, it was either packing up or watching football.
Well, it was packing up or watching football, that's right.
And
So I prioritised it correctly.
so, needless to say, we've got a lot of work to do tomorrow.
Shouldn't take us too long, I don't think. Shouldn't take us too long. So it's 9:34 precisely, and we're rolling out. Big week.
Huge week.
Big trucks just pulled into kind of where we were as well to start dismantling the glues.
Yeah. Perfect time to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, look at everybody in tent and stuff. It was windy as this morning packing up. Very windy. Anyway, that's all sorted and done and dusted for another year. And they're going to get to Broken Hill today, so it's a pretty cruisy day.
Might see what the traffic's like at Silverton and see if
Yeah.
there's much to see there.
Well, there's time, and I definitely need a coffee. I only had one of those sachet coffees this morning at about 6:30 when I got up. And there's not a whole lot of caffeine in those, and that was like 3 hours ago now, so definitely due for another coffee. So we'll see what the traffic's like in Silverton, grab a coffee, maybe visit the Mad Max Museum if it's not too crowded, before we head off for the rest of the day. It wasn't because there was a 10km/h speed limit that we were travelling so slowly. We're following camels.
The camels actually come from Silverton.
Yes.
So
That's probably why they didn't worry about trucking them in. They just walked them in, I guess, because Silverton's not that far.
Well, you'd think that you'd bloody ride the bloody things.
Oh, well, there's more of them than can be ridden. There's a bit of a herd there. Is it a herd of camels?
I don't know.
What's the collective noun for camels? There's one lady just pushing against the outside of the outside camel to push him over that way. Yeah.
They got a little bit of a walk home, eh?
Yeah. I don't know how many Ks it is. Look at them all neatly lined up
Is
like
it
that.
a team of camels?
It could be a team. I don't know. A harem of camels? I don't know what it is.
Maybe not.
Anyway, there they are. You don't see that every day.